Hello, good evening. Thank you for asking me to be here at this Board of Education meeting. My name is Lori Mahan, and I was asked to compile some information on the newest guidance regarding religion in schools. Before I do that, I'd just like to make a note that I kept my personal bias out of this, and I made every attempt to take my information from neutral sources. So, what is the newest guidance when it comes to religion in schools? I looked at three different sections. First of all, what does President Trump think? Secondly, what does the Pew Report say? And finally, how has the U.S. Department of Education stance changed and how does it affect our school rules? Well, President Trump in 2020 met with students and teachers who claimed they were discriminated against due to their religion. This included a 9-year-old forced to remove ashes from his forehead and a Muslim girl bullied for wearing a hijab. He expressed the following beliefs. Students and teachers have the right to their religious beliefs and to express themselves religiously. He was adamant that schools will lose funds for interfering in the First Amendment right to religious expression. The Pew Report as of 2019, the study reported that 53% of students have seen other students in schools wearing religious symbols, but only 8% have ever seen a teacher lead prayer or read from the Bible. Some case law with the Supreme Court tells us that reciting the pledge, especially with the words under God, does not constitute a violation of First Amendment rights in religion. That is not the establishment of religion within a school. And one important thing to take from the Pew Report is that we cannot allow the rights of one group to infringe upon the rights of another group. For example, courts have sided with transgender students being allowed to use their chosen bathroom over the parents who claimed that that was against their religious beliefs and values. Finally, the U.S. Department of Education guidance tells us this. Things that are allowed in the school. According to the First Amendment, the government cannot show favoritism or hostility toward any religion. That means that students can pray at mealtimes. They can organize religious groups. These religious groups, organized by students, must be given all the same accommodations as other groups. For example, use of the facilities and the ability to advertise. If other groups are allowed that, religious groups must be allowed the same. They are allowed to express their religious beliefs via attire and symbols, and absences for religious reasons must be given the same consideration as non-religious reasons. Now, so that leaves the question, what is not allowed? While the school cannot stop teachers from being involved in religious activity on their own time, teachers may not participate in their capacity as teachers. Schools cannot censor students from speaking about religion to others unless it infringes on another's rights, for example, messages against members of the gay community. Finally, students cannot be asked to remove attire with religious messages unless our dress code states that all attire with any message is forbidden. In summary, it's important to note that any schools receiving public funds may not endorse a religion. However, they also cannot censor the religious thinking or activities of students. Both students and teachers are free to participate in religious activities as long as they are not acting on behalf of the school. With that being said, thank you for allowing me the chance to be here today and speak about this. I wish the board luck in reviewing policies. Thank you very much.